welcome to another review. Today we'll be reviewing the Samsung Galaxy S10. Now this phone was released in 2020 and it is the flagship of Samsung, and it is more or less a very popular phone when it was released, and it was very much praised because of the fact that it was very much different, and many could see it as a major upgrade from what came before. Now this phone has three cameras at the back, and it's the first phone for Samsung to introduce the triple camera display in the flagship versions, that is. It has a telephoto ultra wide, which is the first phone to have the ultra wide in the flagship, and it has a regular camera, which is a wide angle camera overall. It also has a front facing camera, so it has four cameras. Now this phone is a 6.1-inch screen display. It has 3400 mAh battery with 15-watt charge. It can also do reverse wireless charging as well, and of course, once it does reverse wireless charging, it also does wireless charging. It has 128GB of storage, 8GB of RAM. It runs and it comes with Android 9, but it upgrades to Android 10. Now, first and foremost, this phone is fast. The first thing I noticed and the first thing I loved about this phone is the screen. This screen is outright beautiful. The camera cannot capture how beautiful the screen is. The screen is just outright beautiful. However, I don't like the placement of the camera. I prefer it in the middle. It does seem so strange at the end, and when you're smiling for selfies, it seems a bit out of place. Like you get lost. You don't exactly know where you need to look. So you forget which direction, especially when it's dark, which direction you're supposed to be looking at. So I don't like the placement of it. I also don't like puncture cameras in general because the screen protectors that you get with it, they tend to be more fragile and you have to replace them a lot. I also don't really like the curved edges because of the simple fact is that it makes it hard for screen protectors to fit properly. It makes it hard to protect properly. The only thing saving grace for this phone is that it's thin, so the case can actually go over and give it some better protection. But I still prefer that it be better than this. Now, what I also like is the body. Like, this phone is beautiful. It feels beautiful. It feels premium. That's what you get to have good glass 6 on the front and the back, and aluminum frame. It feels pretty good. When you come to talk about the body, I don't like the placement of the power button, and I don't like the placement of the volume rockers either. I don't really like how they're placed at all. But everything else is okay, because you can see it has the headphone jack, which I love, and it has the button for speakers. Now I can say this, the sound on this is amazing. It is pretty good. You never think something this small can have sound that good, and that's something I really like about this thing. So let's say I'm going to play this video. It just hits you how good this thing is. Hello, good day everyone, welcome. And that is something that you really have to get accustomed to. This really good. That's something I definitely recommend. Now, apps and everything, the UI is okay. I think it's, I don't know, don't have much complaints about the UI overall. I just don't like the camera, how it works, and I don't think it's just Samsung. I think it's just an Android 10 problem. I just don't like how Android 10 is designed, the camera display or the camera app itself. I think it could be better. It could be easier to use, especially if you zoom in. If you have a zoom camera, why do you have to pinch to zoom? I don't know if that makes any sense to me. Why should one have to pinch to zoom when you have a zoom camera and a zoom lens? There needs to be a better way to zoom than this, man. I find it a bit redundant to have to pinch and zoom when you hold the phone in one hand anyway. So it means you have to use that two-handed mode just to take a zoom photo. I don't like it, really and truly. Outside this, the apps are responsive, they're fast, everything is smooth. It doesn't have the 120 Hz display, but that's not a problem. Of course, that's something that was introduced late in 2019 and early 2020, and a lot of phones now have it. So overall, this phone, I mean, it is everything that you're going to need in a phone available right there and right then. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you some photos and videos that I took, so you get a chance to see the stability, get a chance to see the quality. And overall, what I can say about this is that the phone takes really good photos in the day. In the night, it takes decent photos, and sometimes in the darkest parts, you might say, oh, it might not be the best photo. However, for the quality at that time, and for most phones in this year, I think it will beat most phones. However, at least most 2019 phones, they probably beat most 2019 phones. But the 2020 software has gotten so much better that the photos are even better now, even at the night mode. So I would love to see how this fares against the A51 in night mode. I have a feeling that A51 might do better, just because of the technology, the software that is improved between the 2020 and 2019, of course. So would I recommend this phone for anyone? Yes, I recommend this phone for a lot of persons. This phone is just pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty easy to use. It has a headphone jack, which is a bonus, and at $550 or thereabouts, it's steel for flagship. And I don't think you necessarily need to get the S20 once you have this. Definitely recommend this phone. Have a look at the photos. Have a look. Yeah. Definitely recommend this phone. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you like this video, please press like, and of course, if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. This is Asa here, and I'll see you again in another video.